everybody, welcome to my first community question and answer video. I posted out to my social media accounts and asked my friends and family, what questions would you like me to answer in this video? Well, I want to thank my friends Jenna and Vinh for answering the call, and their 5 questions are, is light a wave or a particle? The second one is traditional IRA or Roth. Third is top 3 quarterbacks of all time. Fourth, what are your thoughts on Tesla? Not my dog, but Tesla the car company. And fifth, pay inequality between men and women. I know that came from Jenna, so bear with me. This is a wonderful video. It's gonna have my opinions. I may be putting 20 left feet in my mouth, but we can agree to disagree, so let's run with it. Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. If this is the first time that you're here, I'm Suteen. I'm a dad techie living in Arizona. My channel right now is focused on having fun, topics around productivity, health, and happiness, and at the same time, having fun. Okay, so that's the theme. All right, let's get real here. Is light a wave or a particle? Yes, light is a particle. It's a photon. Now, you've heard the term light waves. Well, the definition of light waves is it's a stream of photon particles, henceforth light waves. All right, let's get to the next question. Traditional IRA or Roth? This is loaded, so bear with me. If I had to choose between one of the two, 100% I'm going Roth, guys. Here's why. Roth, you're taking money that is post-tax. So you've worked for it, you paid the tax on it, you paid Uncle Sam, state, etc. Now that money is post-tax and you can invest it into a Roth IRA. The money that you put in as the investment keeps growing, dividends, capital gains, whatever it is, gets going. What happens is when you retire, you take all that wonderful money out of your Roth IRA or Roth investments. I'll call it Roth investments, and I'll get to that in a minute here. It's tax-free. As of what I understand today in 2021, a Roth IRA, any gains that are gotten per se from that investment, Roth IRA, you get to take out tax-free. Uncle Sam can't touch it, neither can the state or the local government, because that's how it was designed. Now, traditional IRAs is pre-tax. What that means is you put money into it before the government, we'll call it the government, state and local, federal too, just to group it into one, taxes it. The disadvantage to that, and this is a big disadvantage, and I'm going to focus on that first, is when you retire and when you are qualified to take money out, you're going to be taxed at whatever tax bracket you are in at that time that you retire and are able to pull that money out. So let's just say you're in the tax bracket of the top 10%, hypothetically, okay? You're gonna be taxed at whatever that tax bracket is. As we all know, taxes have gone up, gone down, gone up, gone down, gone up, and gone down. The government will, at that time, be taxing everybody, and I don't know what the tax rate is, all right? Enough of that rambling. I wanna talk about Roth IRAs and traditional IRAs in the context of a 401k. I've personally worked at multiple companies that offer both non-Roth investment for my 401k and a Roth investment, okay? So we know that traditional IRA is pre-tax and the Roth IRA is post-tax. In a scenario where you have it in your 401k in a pre-tax scenario, if your employer is matching, hypothetically, let's just say they match 50 cents to the dollar up to $4,000. What that means is you put in $8,000 and they'll match $4,000. It's a no-brainer. Most of the time they put that into the IRA investments per se. My recommendation is max out their match into that component, that IRA type investment, and then after that, max out the Roth investments up to whatever cap or limit that you fall into, okay? Now, the next question is, what are my thoughts on Tesla? Well, my dog Tesla, I love her to death because she's my dog and she's the family dog. Having said that, I know where Vinh is going with this one is, what are my thoughts on the Tesla vehicle? All right, y'all know I love Tesla. I may not own a Tesla, but I have friends and family that own it. And guess what? They are amazing cars. Tesla's an amazing company. Elon Musk is amazingly crazy. I can add on amazing, amazing, amazing. The product itself is bloody amazing. The service is incredible. Quality of build, magnificent, different. You got an electric motor. Furthermore, why I love Tesla, other than my dog, is the fact that they have built an infrastructure in the US and in Europe and parts of China. What that means is, let's just say if you have a new Tesla, let's just say a Tesla S, I'm not sure if they offer this today, but at a point in time, many years ago, if you bought a Tesla S, it was 6 or 7 years, unlimited mile warranty. You drive that vehicle until it hits 500, 600 million miles. Henceforth, there's a reason why Uber drivers love Tesla, okay? Warranty, I mean, why not? I used to drive Uber for a period of time, going down to a local Uber station, car. I can count Tesla on like 2 hands. There's a lot of retirees driving the Tesla going, hey, my wife kicked me out of the house, tired of playing golf, I gotta go make some money. I'm like, dude, you're very tired. They made money off their Tesla because warranty's there. More importantly, they took advantage of the infrastructure, the free supercharging capabilities for those owners at that period in time. What that means is they can drive down to a supercharger, go to Wendy's or go to a restaurant, eat, come back, free charge, supercharging on the Teslas. I'm not sure if they offer that today, but for those who got grandfathered in, it is an amazing price. Furthermore, my wife and I went from here to Las Vegas and from Las Vegas all the way to Denver for a tax conference about 6 years ago. On our way there, we saw lots of Teslas. We saw lots and lots of Teslas coming from Denver, across Wyoming to Las Vegas. On their way to California, many of them were coming from Chicago, coming from the East Coast, and they were raving about the fact that all they had to do was drive from one location to another, stop, eat, supercharge, sleep in a hotel, whatever, and not have to worry about it, okay? Now, fast forward to this year, former coworker of mine, he's got an amazing Tesla. He lives down in the East Valley. I'm like, dude, great car. We're going to Carolina Commons for breakfast, me or lunch. He's like, oh, I got to park the car here first. I'm like, wow. I counted the number of slots for superchargers at Scottsdale Quarters. I'm like, whoa, that is a lot of Tesla supercharging stations. People just plug in everything. Now, what's more important is they give you the ability to pay an electrician to come to your house, put in 200 or 215, whatever the voltage is, and then boom, plug in that plug. Overnight, you're charged 70, 80%, 100%, and you're off. Unless you're going to California from Phoenix or here to Las Vegas, for the most part, you can drive your Tesla around town literally in 110 degrees, AC on, without having to worry about recharging. Having said that, they've got a lot of products coming out. Obviously, Elon is a master marketer. They have lots of products coming out. I believe that they're going to come out with bigger, better products out there. The service is amazing. The electronics amazing. Those cars, they bloody last, and service, there's no argument. You can buy a lot of vehicles, but the quality of the service is what people buy. Tesla has a great product. Their service is amazing. No arguments, okay? Their infrastructure is amazing. Those are my thoughts on Tesla, so I'm riffing here. Now let's talk about top 3 quarterbacks. All right, guys, hands down, Tom Brady, greatest of them all. No denying. 2 teams, multiple Super Bowls. You know where I'm going. My number 2 is Joe Montana. 4 Super Bowls, just his silky smoothness, his footwork, his calmness. Great football player, great guy. My number 3 would be Mr. Rogers from Wisconsin. He would be my number 3. Strong arm, maverick, dude can sling it. My close third, because I grew up during the Joe Montana era, is hands down Dan Marino. One of the best, if not the best quarterback to not have won a Super Bowl. All right, the next topic. I'm walking into this one. I'm caveating this. I may have 2 left feet, but it might be 20. But this is my opinion. Pay inequality between men and women. In a level playing field, which is never level, pay equality should be based on outcome. If you produce and have the outcome, you should be compensated for that. I've worked with many women, those who have also mentored me and helped me in my career over time. Amazing people. I'll call it what it is. They got the short end of the stick, okay? Now, the women that know their value, they're not gonna stick around, guys, or ladies. You don't value them, why should they stay? Someone else is gonna pay a higher rate, a higher fee, a higher commission, whatever it is. My analogy is this is from an athlete, regardless or professional, if you're the best of the best, they're gonna come get you. If someone's not willing to pay you what you're worth, it's time to do something else or look somewhere else. If you know what your worth is, regardless if you're a man or woman, fight for it. Stand up, fight for it. Okay, I've seen people For example, I worked for a large corporation. I was interviewed by a wonderful lady. Worked there for about 3 months, and then bada bing, bada boom, she took a job. Shocked a lot of people to go work for another large corporation based in the same city, but that organization was based in San Francisco. She's done very well, okay? I was talking to a friend of mine who is a mentor of a young up-and-coming female programmer. If you're not going to be compensated, go somewhere else. Well, she went somewhere else and she got a gigantic pay raise plus stock options. My opinion is you get paid for what you're worth and what your outcome is, regardless if you're male or female. You go out and you get it, okay? Don't wait around. If they want you, they'll come bring the money, they'll come bring the extra vacation, the stock options and everything else. These are my opinions. We can all agree to disagree. If you found this video informative and entertaining, because I'm trying to make it more fun, click subscribe, post some questions, and have a great day and have fun.